Well, good morning, everyone. How you all doing? Whittler Dave here. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on making a small holder for paint. I have so much paint that I deal with my arts and crafts and stuff like that. I have no much. I don't have much room. So, just in the process of, I build everything. I tell people, you name it, I build it and everything. I just been a builder all my life. I don't like to buy stuff. I come from a day where a man made everything. So, I'll show you what I just built. I'll turn this camera around. And it holds my paint. So let's bring you up here. Hey, how you all doing? Let me flip this camera around. See that right there? Is mounted to the door. That's the door of one of my cabinets. It's just got a place to put paint. I'm gonna put one on this door and this door, because there's where all my paints are, and I'm running out of room. I try to paint there at my paint station. Yeah, don't look at it, it's a mess. But anywho, that's what I'm working on. So you gotta rip a lot of wood. Let's bring you around here where you can try to see this. Gotta use the table saw here in a minute. I'd like to do some videos like this, to show people that, build it, make it, design it. There's no blueprints in my building. All my cabinets, everything I do, it all comes out of my head. Back years ago, you didn't have Google, you didn't have computers or anything like that. Man just was a man, and he just thought of what he needed and went and took his tape measure or an increment stick. We'll get into that one of these days. I'll show you what that is. And he just measured up 4 1/8. So, another thing, always remember, if you ever use a table saw, as soon as you get done, blade is down. Don't ever leave your table saw blade up. It's highly dangerous. I'm going to take it right now. 4 1/8. Top tooth. Just got to kind of smack it over a little bit. That's 4 1/8. Push stick. Keep your fingers out of here. It's tall enough. I mean, this is junk wood. You don't have to be perfect. Wrong side. There we go. I almost cut the wrong one. Hang on. Let's remeasure this. I'm gonna cut from this side. It would be smarter. I gotta do this with a 2 cuts and then my little jigsaw. All right. I've got to change that blade. That blade is, whew, she's getting dull. It's got too much pitch on it. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a blade. Alright, that's 4 1/8 right there. Now, see what I gotta do. I don't know if you can see that line. I gotta cut down and I'll stop it about right there, because see, it makes a bend right there. That's a little angle. So, what do we have here? So we're going to go About 1 3/8 inches. And we'll kind of eye it up here in a minute. It's gotten cold again here in Tennessee, and I'll just be glad when she's not like that. Alright, we're going to cut on this line. And like I said, we're going to stop so far down. Let the blade stop, pull her out. Give it a rough idea where I want this blade to stop. I had a lady over in the shop yesterday, and Lord have mercy, we had a fun time. I mean, a fun time. She learned to carve a shoe. I got one. I carve shoes constantly. So look how many shoes I carved yesterday. So I got to carve a mouse for him. But she made her, I carved all these yesterday. She made her own shoe. And how I met the lady is I sold some equipment that I didn't use in my shop. And I met her that way. And I told her if she ever wanted to, come and hang out at the shop and, learn some woodworking, learn how to carve, just, hang out. So she does. It was about 2 hours from here, and I had the most time yesterday. I tell you, I had a blast. So I told my wife, I said, hey, I got a play date. Remember, like I told you, drop your table saw blade. Safety first. Yeah, I told my wife I have a play date. So we had a blast. And that's what the whole shop is about. Learning. That's what this whole channel is just learning. Enjoying life, having fun. There's no right, no wrong in my crazy life. I mean, you just have to get out there and do it. You don't have to have fancy tools. This little hand scroll saw. That's how I started out when I was a kid. That's all I had. I had a Black & Decker one. There's a little gold one. This is I found this one at a yard sale for brand new in a box. Believe it or not, I bought this one. They had $2 on it. Actually, I bought it. I started out with this when I was a kid. I still use one. After all this fancy equipment I got in here. There we go. They don't have to be, these don't have to be perfect. They're going to hold paint supplies like I showed you. There's my pattern. Perfect. It's going to hold my paint supplies, and I just sprayed them. I didn't get really fancy with the paint or anything like that. All right. And this one's 16 inches wide. The other door is smaller, but I buy paint in bulk. This year, what I'm going to try to do is get a lot of these projects in the shop done. You know, I got to build a couple doors on cabinets that I built. I got to finish my miter saw station. I need to get it finished. Lighting, I need to get ceiling put in. Be nice to have a young kid live down the street that just wanted to learn this. You know, it really would. Now look, there you go. We have two of them. Two sides, 16 inches across. You know, let me show you the cabinet I've been building. Let's see here. Let me get you up here again. Hey folks, how you all doing? This is going to go in my kitchen. There it is. Just a massive cabinet. It's all the way down to the floor. I couldn't tell you the size. I think one of it is 17 inches wide. I don't know. And then I built this spice rack. Hope you can see it. It'll get mounted. I did a neutral color. It goes all the way down the floor. So I love to cook now. So I have a lot of spices. And then inside, I haven't mounted the door or nothing. But there's the door, all off. And inside, you know, you got a place to put cereal, canned goods, and I'm using strap hinges. And I bought these strap hinges and I beat them up and scarred them up and then repainted them. There's the where I can put my really nice dishes. I got these really old bowls, and I'm just very funny about my cookware because I am the sole cook of the house. I can cook anything, bake anything. I'm self-efficient. But you're back around here. Hey, how you all doing? But no, I just thought I'd, I just thought I would create cabinets and bring it back up. I got to build some guy brought this all to my house and was going to throw all that away, all that supplies, stains and stuff. So I throwed that cabinet up. It's above my table saw. So I got to build a door for that. Like I said, this is what I'm building right here. I got to build two more. Let's see here. Hopefully I can get my back of my barn built on this year, because that big brand new dust extraction will be in the back of the barn, where I can take all my wood. See all that wood? That's gold. That's not junk. That's gold. That's scrap wood. That is sugar pine and some maple, cedar, and whatever else I find on the ground. So that's all going to go in the very back. I'm gonna cut a door where that machine is. I'm going to cut a door in the back of the shop, and then that machine will be back there so you don't hear it, and then my scrap wood will be back there, and I'll have a bigger footprint in here. And then, like I said, the miter station, I've got to build doors on this. I built all this. All this gets built and everything. All this gets made, I'm very busy. So all this got to get finished. Dust extraction got to get hooked to it. This is a working shop. Like I told the lady yesterday, this ain't a foo-foo shop. It is always dirty. It is always busy. And it's 100% working shop. You come in my shop, you need work clothes, and you're going to get dirty. Trust me. This ain't a shop where you come in clean and go out clean. Because if you ain't careful, you're going to get dirty. So what do we got here? Let me take a measurement. I told you I didn't even measure this. It looks to be 3 inches. So let's just make sure right here. And it is 3 inches. What do we have? I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this wider one here, what is this? This is 4 3/8. So I'm going to need a board 4 3/8 wide. This is my table I lay on my table saw. Let's move you over here. I don't want to, that table saw is my retirement. And it's quite expensive. So I've always had the junk table saws, and when I walked away from construction and got rid of my business, it's time for Dad to have something. You know, 16 inches, so right there's where I need it. Right there. So she's 16 inches wide. Cracked my framing square the other day. Look at that. I don't know how it happened. I gotta go out and get me a new framing square. It still works, but on this stuff, don't really matter. There you go. But I need to buy me a new framing square. I've got a couple original ones. And I got to get these bunnies finished, I know. And I got to show you something I did on the bunny. I decided some of them are going to be built 2 different ways. Hang on, folks. I got to fire this big saw away. Alright. That's 16 inches right there. Looks good to me. Let's shave that just a hair. Just a hair, folks. Let's shave her down. Alrighty. Let me see what I got here again. That's better. So, I'm going to need, that's 2. I'm going to need another one that's 16 inches to rip down to 3. So anywho, since this is 16, we can mark off this. I'd love to get somebody out here and when I'm building like a table or an end table and, you know, stuff like that. Give you, you know, there's all kinds of woodworking. You know, in my life, you know, I am a carver, but I like to build. I love to create. There should be one right there. That's good enough for me. Yes. So I'll rip this down to 3 inches, and then this one gets ripped down to 4 and, what was that? 4 3/8. What this one gets ripped down to. Let me show you the bunny. I haven't painted it. Now you seen me carve this the other day. Now I've had other people, you know, I put it out on my Facebook. I want people, you see me carve the little bunny, you know. Well, then I thought, okay, we can make some of them like this, you know, the original way. But then, let's put some feet on him. Now, he's the bunny with feet. See, let's get this. I got my compressor cord in the way. Can you see it, folks? Nope, you can't. I'm sorry. Yeah, just the bunny with feet. So, without, and then I got a few of them. I'm going to do the little whimsical fat feet on the bunny. You know, I can't leave nothing alone. You know, that's the artist in me. You know, I'm never satisfied about stuff on that aspect. Things have to be a certain way, and I just can't leave nothing alone. I'll tell you that right now. Well, you know, just wanted to get on here and let you know. I know this wasn't the greatest video or nothing like that, but, you know, people ask me what else I do. Well, this is what I do. I am just a builder who don't know how to, you're going to get drunk, I'm sorry. Moving that camera around. I'm just a guy that just knows how to build and enjoy and tries to enjoy and have fun. And like I said, I had a phenomenal time yesterday. And I had another lady and her husband. Forgot about that. They came to the shop too. And some good friends of mine. I know this lady and her husband. And we just, you know, so I had 2 play dates. Yeah, I did. And I like that. I'm a simple old man. So if you're in and around Tennessee, go to Google Maps and type in Whittler Dave, and that'll bring up my address, and come and visit me. Come and see me. You know, poor but friendly. And remember, daveposton@gmail.com. That's my website. Send me your pictures of all your carvings and everything. Like I tell people, I've seen mine all my life. I want to see yours. You know, I know what I do. I want to know what you do. You know, there's no right, no wrong in my life. Just get out there and believe in yourself and have fun. So you all have a blessed one. I thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for pushing that notification button. And I'll get back to carving here in a day or two. And, you know, we'll do something different. But I just wanted to bring you in here and show you what I've been doing. You all have a blessed one. And I thank you again. Whittler Dave will talk to you later.